And for those who are again new to this, as you all see, this is a channel material called the Nine Freedoms, which describes the spiritual future or spiritual evolution of the mankind beyond ascension, to see like what's into the future, and what are the steps to take. And it gives a lot of possibilities as well as very practical guidance how to do how to bring this knowledge into everyday life. So this amazing knowledge was actually given by interplanetary master called Mars Sector 6 to the great meditator called Dr. King, who explains in his own experience, um, for us this knowledge. So we learned about the first four freedoms: bravery and love and service and enlightenment. And today we are, as said, like we are in the fifth freedom, cosmic consciousness. And as every time, before really going into this knowledge, let us go inside, connect to our higher selves. So please sit very comfortably, hands into hands, and crossing your legs. Relax your body and observe your normal and natural breath. Just being with the inhalation and exhalation. Let the breath guide you and relax you, and you be a witness. Stay with your breath, friends. If you notice any thought, just acknowledge it and bring your attention back to your breath. Last 10 minutes, friends. Stay with your breath. Last 1 minute, friends. Slowly bring your awareness to your surroundings and to your physical body. Let's return to silence. Observe the energy, observe your posture, and become aware of the room you are sitting. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, friends, gently place both of your palms on your eyes and you may open your eyes whenever you're ready. You can have some water. So, thank you so much, friends, for the amazing meditation and your energies. Thank you for the participation. So, let us now jump into the fifth freedom, cosmic consciousness. We learned last week that cosmic consciousness means to be free of all the things that separate us. So beyond everything. So no countries, no religion, no race, and you are part of the whole. So we also learned that this is the freedoms here, what we are learning, like enlightenment, and then this fifth freedom, cosmic consciousness, is um is a bit more detailed than what we learn as nirvana. So, as usual, let us first go into the freedom, which is the channel material, and later the author explains what it means. So, here begins the channeling. This is the real beginning of freedom, for free will is recognized for what it is, binding, breaking, individual. It is transmuted into that which is collective, all embracing, knowing, changing, but this time, change about time. This change into cosmic wisdom indeed is the step to lasting freedom. This is the great test. At the end, detachment through every stage back to limitation. This is the essence of adeptship, not acceptance as much as detachment. So the adept detaches, taking from his glorious violet head the golden crown of cosmic consciousness to leave it in the supra mind belt. Again through service he goes, again to taste the ecstatic glory of expansion, expansion which knoweth no human limitation, expansion through a body and all bodies, through a world and all worlds, through a plane and all planes, all existent within the lasting timelessness of now. Like a voice of a great God, soundless yet all sound is this freedom. Terrestrial man is continually limiting these latent abilities within his real self. He is continually imposing limitation after limitation upon these glorious aspects of true creation. What is the result? Racial prejudice, adherence, and vain worship of some piece of multicolored cloth, possession, and family tie. He does not realize and cannot fully realize until after lives of service that no one is a nearer relative to him than his enemy. He does not realize that he is a cell in the body of the cosmic whole until he has gained the four freedoms. So, here we end this channeling, friends. Quite a very powerful message again, continuing what we have learned. Like, first, Earth is a classroom, and we already learned that a lot. And we pass from one classroom to another room, right? And through countless lives, through countless initiations, and death is initiation. So, to countless deaths, more and more lives, we go on finally to the level of realizing that everything is one through experience, which is called cosmic consciousness. So, from here, I would then read what author expands on what we have learned, especially about how, first of all, author expands that very few people have experienced the true cosmic consciousness, and it is very less written as a written text, because many people, many great masters experience this, but they don't have words to describe. And we are quite lucky, or we are in the correct time here to learn about cosmic consciousness. Um, and also, author expands now that what is the cosmic truth? In the beginning, there is one divine creative source which saw fit to involve itself in its own created materialism. It individualized itself, so it sent million parts of itself, like souls, what we say. So basically, this again agrees that from the source, from the source which we call God, came a lot of, yeah, the souls that we are, and experiencing this journey called life. So this is the great cosmic truth. And um, and how and and how this freedom is explained is the adept who realizes that he is part of the whole, who realizes at the top that he is one with the creator, but willingly he will go back to limitation. So this is the essence of true adeptship: to strive hard for a highly elevated state, learn what that state can teach, and then learn detachment from that state back to limitation, so that the fruits of cosmic consciousness can be given to others. So the master here, Dr. George King, has experienced this cosmic consciousness, and it was really explained in detail in this book. And I really um, recommend you to go through this. It's amazing. So finally, Dr. George King also says that the Earth, or the Mother Earth, was bearing limitation as well, so that man could profit through it. And also, Dr. George King himself, similar to all other enlightened masters, have their own limitations, so that they could teach others. If they had experienced the cosmic consciousness and just dissolved into the whole, we would never know this knowledge. So, the true test of the adeptship is to enjoy all these experiences, the cosmic consciousness that is no more a person, he's just that pure energy, but still come back to normal life and again live like normal. This we learned again and again that there are two kinds of Buddhas. The one who goes into the forest or who goes into solitude, meditates all the time, he's one with the absolute whole. But the second one, who also realizes that he is the source, but he still comes back to the society and he gives this teaching to society back, and he lives in this challenging, let's say, challenging third dimension. So that's what the author says. This is the true adeptship. And yeah, friends, thank you for listening. That's where I would like to end. So I would like to listen from you how you felt, and how you would felt about this knowledge. Anything you would like to share, please go ahead. Please unmute yourself and yeah, or raise your hand. Thank you so much. Yes, Madhuaka, Master Madhu.
Hi, Shashank.
Hi Ram. I need to sharpen my intuition more.
It was just a test.
It's a test for me, right?
No, even for us as well. We don't know who.
Yeah.
So that was a beautiful meditation session. The energies were so nice. I drifted off into the deep levels of meditation. I was there during your wisdom sharing, very little, but it was the meditation that was so much deep. So thanks a lot, Shashank. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining, Ram. Thank you so much. So anyone else, friends, would like to share
Yeah,
anything that you would like?
yeah, thank you, Shashank. Yeah, this meditation, even though I joined late, but it took me very deep, especially your message. During your message reading, I was like so deeply connected, and I felt it's a new concept for me, cosmic consciousness, and how you explained like smaller, they become smaller, and then they grow into a bigger part of bigger thing, bigger consciousness, and then again come back to smaller and make, do their role, and mm, you know mm, bring everyone into their level, and then grow bigger and then become smaller. It's all part of the growth and evolution. That's what I felt. And first example came like Patrici sir. So he was the first one. Then he was a part of conscious, cosmic consciousness, and he started his own group, and then he made so many small group, but everybody involved into a bigger group. Again they become smaller so they can enlarge their own group. So how, like same beam, and there's so many things, so they all become smaller to make that group as a whole part of the bigger. The concept is we are all bringing into wholeness, the cosmic consciousness. So that is I think evolution. The whole universe started with a whole, and then it became smaller. And earth, the how you explain the earth is also, it was a part of whole thing, right? Universe. Then it became a earth as a sub part to give experience to all human beings, and then it will merge us into a big thing again one day. So beautiful, beautiful concept. I just first time I think maybe I knew, but these terminologies I heard and the explanation that you gave is beautiful. Thank you very much for the wisdom sharing, Shashank. Yeah,
Wonderful,
thank-
Swanaji. You really, you really summarized everything. Amazing. I never thought like this. I mean, I totally agree. Thanks to the great master Patriji, for so that like he was the one who recommended this book. Not only this, all the knowledge, and thanks to him, yeah, we are all continuing this journey, right? So totally, you hit the nail there. Thank you so much for sharing this example. Yeah, wow.
Thank you, Shashank. It's all because of your sharing. So I just connected. So thank you for coming back and giving us all these wisdom
Thank you.
sharing books.
Thank you for the opportunity and your participation. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Vindhya.
Hello, Shashank Master. Thank you. Thank
Hello,
you.
Master.
Like Ram Garu said, great energies. I could feel it. It was a beautiful meditation, and I needed it today. So I'm very thankful for you. So thank you. And like Swarna ma'am said, exactly. I felt the concept is slightly different today when you talked about it. And I had like the question as soon as you said. They experience this big cosmic and the presence and the energy, and then they come back to the limited self. And I was like, why would they do that? And then you yourself said there that so that the others could benefit from this, right? Something that is what I understood. So for all other humans to benefit from this, not just the author to experience this, and then he's sharing with all of us. So it makes sense. It's all an experience. So we come back, I guess, once we are aware of that and come back. We are yet to keep journeying. So thanks to all these masters for sharing this wisdom with us. Um, and when you said we are but a cell in this whole cosmic body, it made me think of all the cells in our body. Each cell has its own energy and own intelligence, and maybe that's how they feel inside us, and that's how we feel inside this. And um, some kind of connection there. So thank you for sharing all this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vindhya. You're wonderful. As you said, yeah, every cell has its own kind of consciousness and its wonderful intelligence. And yeah, totally. I think we read this in several other literature, right? About how the cells might feel about the body. Yeah. And the other point is, for me also, it's very new, that and the test of the adaptship is to experience this amazing cosmic consciousness, to really go to that lengths and heights, but then again come back, because here they explain through the experience of the author. When he raised himself to this cosmic consciousness, he became so big, like he became so infinite. But then he immediately saw that Mother Earth, such a great being, put its own limitations so that um, humans can develop
Experience.
here,
Yeah.
go forward. And then he comes back with this such humbleness, and to do his own part. So that really moved me. uh, that's a separate topic. Maybe we will do some other day. I would really love to share this concept of I never saw it in this way, but it's amazing how Mother Earth has put its own limitations. It's very interesting.
Yes. Yeah. Thank
Thank you, Ji.
Yeah, even this world concept, the plane concept, Thinking and Destiny book also explains, like, we are on this earth, physical earth, one of the world. And, we have like a light world, air world, and, what is the water world. And this is like a solid world. So yeah, once we grow fully grown from this earth world, then we can choose whatever world we are. That's how the gods are, and there's a full constitution there, everything, and they go to the other worlds and they see physical world, and they feel, they see they have a bigger need, they have to do for the other, to for their betterment, or do for others betterment, they come back to earth world and then again expand. So yeah, it's a process. And even we have to see, like, within the family, as everything starts with a one person, as always Patanjali says. So one person, if they come into here and with this concept, they bring everyone, to the same level, and then go outside, like cities, then towns and states and countries, and that's how we grow. And then we are all, like, again, one part of the universe, like cosmic consciousness. Then again we come back. So yeah, it's all process, how you see. And so that's why we are, like, start with the limited beings. So we should not disappoint. Yes, everybody are limited. That's why we are doing, for us to become unlimited. So yeah, thank you, Shashank. It just came in my mind. So thank you.
Perfect, Sonaji. Thank you so much once again for explaining to that level of detail. It's very practical. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, friends. Yeah, thank you once more in the chat. I'm reading. Yeah, thank you, Vidyaji, Sumateji, and Lakshmiji. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay, friends. So if you don't have anything extra to add, we can then end the session. Tomorrow you will have the morning meditation session again. I think 6 a.m. German time will be posted in the groups. So keep meditating, and also don't forget to listen to the podcasts. I truly recommend the podcasts of Nine Freedoms. You can find it in the YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful evening and day. Bye bye.